Hi, I'm Steph. I just wanted to take a couple minutes and talk to you about something that's important to me, and that's the topic of Jehovah's Witnesses. You're probably thinking that these really nice people that come to my door on Saturday, why would you want to talk about them? I will tell you that I was one of Jehovah's Witnesses, and I wanted to take a minute and warn you of the dangers of this cult. Yes, I use the C word. They are a cult. Don't take my word for it. I'd really like you to do some research on your own, and you'll be amazed to see the things that you find. When I was 15 years old, I decided to dedicate my life to the God Jehovah. And I had been raised this way my entire life, and so thought it was absolutely the right thing to do. I had a very strong, heartfelt desire to serve my God. And they tell you that this is the most important decision that you will ever make in your life, even more so than choosing a marriage mate. But yet, at 15 years old, I was supposed to have the emotional maturity to make that decision. And I know others who have done it far younger than that. So I got baptized. What you don't really realize is the additional layer of rules and obligation that puts upon you. Yeah, you hear about it, but it doesn't really have a lot of impact when you're 15 years old. So what happens is that if you break any of the church rules or doctrine, you are kicked out, disfellowshipped. And what this means is that they shun you. They don't even say a greeting to such a person. If they see me on the street, and these are people I grew up with, knew my whole life, they turn their head, they avert their eyes, they do not speak to you. If I attend one of their kingdom halls, they look at me, they don't look at me, that's the point. They don't see you. They completely shun you and do not speak to you. This includes family members. I have immediate family that have not spoken to me in many years. I have friends who have children who do not speak to them, parents who do not speak to them. It is nothing short of emotional abuse, and I really feel strongly about that. They've had magazine articles, and you've seen their Watchtower and Awake magazines, on the destructive results of no contact, no human contact. For instance, they had an article about how babies, when they're newborn, if they don't have human contact, they can die. So they know that this is important, and they know how powerful this is in people's lives. And the sad thing is they teach their members to go against their natural inclinations with their family. They preach about how the downfall of the Roman Empire was due to the breakdown of the family unit and how important it is. They use a scripture in 2 Timothy to talk about how in the last days people will have no natural affection. And yet this is exactly what they're doing to families by ripping them apart. I know people who have been disfellowshipped as young as 13 years old for smoking. I have a friend who was disfellowshipped for accepting a blood transfusion that saved her life. They would have rather seen her die in God's good graces than live another day in what they considered Satan's world. Again, it's nothing short of emotional abuse. It's a hard subject to talk about. It causes so much pain in so many people. And we're just everyday people like you. We have hearts, we have emotions, we live our lives as best we can, just like everybody else. But because we've broken the rules or chosen to leave the organization because of the hypocrisy we see, we're condemned to death in their world. It's wrong. And so I just wanted to tell you this so that if you're thinking of studying with them or have friends that are, please warn them before it's too late. Keep your family safe. And I don't know what else to tell you other than it's just something that you need to take seriously. There are a lot of fundamentalist groups going strong out in this world, and they're dangerous. Friends don't let friends join cults. Hey, thanks for listening. Bye.